name in his mouth. Y'all trying to get over him, get your hand out of his pocket. But if you didn't know, ever since Cassie came out, everybody been coming out the woodworks. You got old friends saying they traumatized because they being the best friend, which is crazy.
Old bodyguards.
You got bodyguards acting crazy. You got over here Harvey Pierre over here saying, even though I was your best, what's up with all these best friends backstabbing people? You got Will Smith back, his best friend backstabbing him, saying he's seen them.
Hey, they probably, they cut him off, and when they get cut off, they're like, "Oh, I got something for you."
You say, remember, I seen you.
I'm gonna spill your tea.
I seen you bent over, spill tea. I don't think there was no tea around. It was pause. We ain't having no flash. We ain't trying.
I seen you get donkey flipped on the couch, Will Smith, and I ain't forgetting.
We ain't messing with Brock Lesnar's daughter. Pause.
Oh, that's the worst. Brock Lesnar, I love you as a UFC fighter. You're one of my favorite people in wrestling and UFC, and your daughter is beautiful. This man does deserve to get punched in the face.
What?
So if you see him, perfectly allow him on site, because that just came out of left field, out of nowhere. And me, Chico Grande, Chico 2-time Shooter McGavin, baby, does not condone that message.
I just said
she is an angel. She is a D1 athlete. And you know what? You probably don't even step in. She could whip my co-host's butt. So let's just go ahead and put that out there.
So you mean to tell me if it was money on me and Brock Lesnar's daughter that...
Oh, 20K. 20 lodge.
20 bonds?
On Mrs. Lesnar. 20 bonds.
That's disrespect. You don't need co-hosts like this.
No, because if you don't allow chairs, you're no good in a fight.
You ain't gonna never let that go. But man, who ain't gonna
allegedly?
True that. Like, who ain't gonna never let it go is these people. 20 years later, you got people that are saying
there was so many people with so many similar stories and so many situations, and it's like over 20 people. A lot of people came forth at the same time because statute of limitation was coming up, so they had to get their case in before that. And maybe with one person stepping up, it gives the strength for everyone else that's been hurt to step along. Like, let's do this together. All for one, one for all. That's what you did not think about, Coach. You're supposed to believe all victims, believe all women, and believe all men that have also been victims.
I mean, but
you talk about mental health, and you want to shout out our boy Real Good _ Doty. He's all about mental health, but it looks like you, sir, are in fact not about mental health.
I'm just saying, you talk about the women coming out talking. They speaking their mind. You see these women coming out, but what about the man? What about the real man?
I mean, YK Osiris, we pray for him. He was put in the hospital for 3 weeks after being a pool boy for Diddy. I mean, we don't know what he experienced, but, you sign an NDA and, his lips are sealed. Allegedly.
Facts. But, I mean, Diddy had to come out. He had to talk. He said enough is enough for the people for the last couple of weeks.
Didn't he have alleged some... This is all stuff we've heard on the internet.
True.
So everything we are saying is allegedly, has not been proven at all. But this is here. What we've been hearing is that he also had some sticky situations, I guess you could say, with the Biebs. Justin Bieber, as my co-host
with the kid. And that was the crazy part too. He had the Biebs there, and then also I seen on Howard Stern. Howard Stern asked Usher. He's like, "Oh yeah, if you had a kid, would you let him hang out in Diddy Island?" And he was like, "Oh hell nah," because he grew up because Diddy, raised him basically, because when Usher first came out,
Usher turned into Hulk Hogan.
It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Nah, he was a hell nah. He wouldn't allow it to happen. But Diddy said enough is enough. He gave his statement. He posted it on Instagram. I ain't believe it at first.
Let's read Diddy's statement. For
What'd he
the
say?
last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation, and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, for the truth. Sean Diddy, F.N. P. Diddy, a.k.a. Love Combs.
The Godfather has spoken.
He's not the God. He's the godmother. He's the fairly odd mother.
You see what people had to do? People deleted their episodes like Joe Budden.
Let me see.
Because they didn't want to talk about the Godfather.
Man, I should have rocked.
You should have.
Never mind.
But
I can't believe they put that on there.
I know, but the crazy part is the allegations that he had going on. People saying that people out there writing books about him, saying about the Diddy parties. Like he just
Diddy bopping,
just like Diddy bopping in parties, dropping Skittles in girls' mouths. It's just crazy. Like just never go to the Diddy party.
Is that what you talk about when you say you used to taste the rainbow?
I remember those days in the volcano. Joe's volcano was lit.
Oh, with Wheezy F baby. Shout out our boy Weezy. If you're out there still alive in the world, we salute you.
No, we don't. You remember what he did? He did what he did.
Oh no, Weezy, we hate you. You backstab walks on water. Never trust Weezy F baby if you're in the Texas, Austin, tri-state area, Louisiana.
How you forget that fast?
He looks like a Lil Wayne when he's younger.
But that's exactly he do. But
but he's older than us, right?
I think he's like 1 year older than us. But like I was saying, I mean, after this, all these allegations happen. You know, next up, you know, the companies had to come through. So on this next slide here, not only did one business close down, like Macy's, everybody else came down. Macy's, Revolt.
One or more of 160 brands contacted by the Rolling Stone. 9 said they had no firm plans to leave. At least 5 said they carefully considered the allegations, but are monitoring the situation before making a decision. And they said 18 businesses have ended their relationship with Diddy. Recently launched its commerce platform in light of the allegations against him. I heard it's more up to 22 now, but we'll see how much of his 160 will be, eventually taken off the board. If we'll see what happens. More comes to light.
Let's see what this video has to say. For real,
severed ties with hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs' business venture, Empower Global, in the wake of a series of sexual assault allegations against him. Empower Global, an e-commerce platform spotlighting Black-owned businesses, was launched by Combs in 2021 with the aim of boosting the Black economy. Among those cutting ties is luxury bag, eyewear, and apparel company House of Takura. Its founder, Annette Nyao, stated that they take the allegations against Combs very seriously and support victims in speaking their truth. However, it's not all one-sided. One company, opting to remain anonymous, is sticking with the Combs-created e-commerce marketplace, citing considerable time and capital investment in the platform. These developments follow a 4th lawsuit filed against Combs, accusing him of sexual assault. The plaintiff alleges that she was trafficked and assaulted inside Combs' recording studio when she was
trafficked. I mean, so is that what everybody's saying? Like they trafficked? Oh yeah, so if I actually go on a jet, who gonna turn down a trip on a jet?
I mean, I'd always ask questions before getting on a random jet. You might get human, you might get snatched out here and end up doing stuff you don't want to do.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. That. But I mean, this whole situation is crazy. I mean, even 50 Cent out here, he said he finna end Diddy. I can't believe it. He always said he finna make a documentary out here saying Surviving P. Diddy, which is finna be produced by G Unit, which, I mean, I can't wait to watch it. You think you gonna watch it? Wait, do you support anything from Diddy?
I support 50 Cent destroying Diddy. That's what I support. Does he have a trailer for it?
Nah. I don't even think he's gonna do it for real. I think he's just trolling. But I mean, hey, if he does
do it, he'll make money. It'll just be like vitamin water. Do it.
Just like the Surviving R. Kelly. Ain't nobody forgive R. Kelly.
Did you?
Nah. But I mean, but at the same time, the deals that he lost, I feel like the deals that he lost, like he lost the Macy's deal. I don't really see.
Oh, he also lost Skechers deal.
Exactly. He lost the Skechers deal. He lost the Macy's deal. But ain't nobody really wearing Sean John. So I mean, him losing that should be really nothing.
Or Skechers, but Julius Randle.
Horrible. And then also he had the Revolt. He had the Revolt.
Revolt TV.
And I mean, nobody really watched that.
Nope.
So
we only lost the basketball tournament.
Yeah, we only watched
and that's on YouTube.
We only watched that on YouTube. So I mean, if they keep it on YouTube, I wouldn't even.
It's probably on the channel. I bet you they show it.
They do show it, but we never watch it.
Because it's always like 20-something minutes, and if you count with commercials, it's like 30.
You got a point.
I think it's around like 2022, and that's what normal TV shows are.
You got a point, but I have that my co-host said 160, 22, 18 and 22 of the companies finally said, they severing ties from Diddy. A lot of them, they standing up for women. They saying they don't see no gray in between. They just going with the guns. They just leaving. Some people were saying they gonna stick with Diddy and they gonna rock with it and see what happens. But I mean, since he nipped it in the butt, hopefully nobody else comes to light. I mean, I see they talking about Mace out here saying stuff.
Mace in your face.
Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to Diddy. I mean, hopefully in 2024, we don't got to worry about this no more. And
back on screen, baby.
Exactly. Diddy keep Diddy bopping. But